Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good week. Whether you are here in Brookline or you will be away for Shabbos, we hope you will have a wonderful Shabbos wherever you are. And if you will be here, we look forward to seeing you here in Shul. As always, the Erev Shabbos videos of our Torah is meant to be a merit for the hostages that remain in Gaza, for their protection and well-being, for their speedy release and rescue, for the success and safety of all soldiers who are fighting on our behalf and behalf of the state of Israel and for the entire country and the entire Jewish people. In this week's Parsha, the Torah warns about the false prophet, that it will happen. Ki yakum b'kirbecha navi o cholem chalom, when a prophet or a dreamer will arise in your midst. V'nasan elecha osam face, and will provide a sign or a wonder, will do a miracle, will predict something to the future, and it comes true, and he will say, Nelcha acharei Elohim acherim. Let us go now and worship other gods, not the God of the Torah, not the God of Har Sinai. Lo sishma el hadivrei hanaviyahu. Do not listen to this false prophet. The Medrash, the Sifrei, quotes a fascinating machlokas. Rikiva says, Chas v'shalom, God forbid that a false prophet should actually be able to perform a miracle. Rather, here the Torah is talking about a true prophet, a righteous prophet, who performed miracles earlier, but then somehow switched and became an idolater, and now is trying to confuse you and seduce you to commit idolatry. However, Rav Yossi Aglili says, no, Borei, come and see. Ad heichan higia kasav, how far, what the Torah will consider. That afilu yamidu chama levana, that even if this false prophet is able to, it's possible that he'll be able to perform a miracle to stop the sun and moon in the sky. Still, nevertheless, the Torah makes it clear, if that person, no matter what miracle they perform, says to worship another God, do not listen to them. They are a false prophet. And why are we not to listen to them? The Torah says Hashem is sending this false prophet. Ki menaseh Hashem Elokeichem eschem, for God is testing you. Ladas, to know. Hayishchem ohavim es Hashem Elokeichem v'chol levavchem u'v'chol nafshechem, to see if you truly love God, if you love God with all your heart and all your soul. And this is an interesting point. It is a test of our love of God, which is interesting. Normally we think of love of God as our motivator to do good deeds, and the fear of God is what holds us back from violating the Torah. And therefore, one would have thought that here this actually should be a test of fear of God. Are you willing to worship another God? Are you willing to violate that fundamental prohibition in the Torah? No, you cannot hold yourself back. Do not go with that prophet. Let the fear of God hold yourself back. But that is not what the Torah says here. The Torah says here that this is a test of your love of God, of your connection to God, of how much you are attracted to Hashem and the Torah, and a complete and undivisible belief in the one true God. The Hasidic masters explain that even if we no longer have prophets, these psukim are still relevant to us because there is the false prophet that sometimes exists within ourselves. There is the false prophecy of experiences. It's not just about a miracle, but the point is, the Torah here is warning that someone will come and they will have this incredible spiritual charisma. They will perform miracles. They will make you so excited. They'll make you say, wow, and they will turn something on in your soul, but they will be also telling you to worship another God. And that still happens today. There can be a person who's an incredible orator. There can be a movement which is very inspiring. It could be an event with a crowd, a concert that has this incredible energy. We think in extreme terms of kind of a cult experience, that there's sometimes that there is this spiritual charisma, magnetism, that it feels so real and feels so powerful and so profound. And the Torah here is saying that you must discern, because there even can be such forces from the untrue, from the unrighteous, from idolatrous sources. There are impure sources that can also turn our soul on. And experience and feeling can sometimes trick us, and we have to make sure, is this coming from a good place or a bad place? And that is why the Torah says this is a test of your love of God. Because what will protect you from these enticements is having an equally powerful, charismatic, energetic, inspiring connection to Hashem. If our belief in the Hashem, if our connection to Torah, if our Torah lives, our mitzvah lives are dry and cold and boring and doesn't excite us and doesn't energize us and isn't filled with love and passion, well, then when the false prophet will come and he will be excited and he'll perform miracles and he'll be this incredible speaker and there'll be this incredible energy in the crowd, we will be drawn after that. The way to protect yourself from that is to make sure that your Torah true life of Torah mitzvahs of Emunah is equally exciting and passionate. That you love Hashem, Hashem, b'chol levavchem v'chol nafshechem. If you love Hashem with your entire heart and soul, if your Torah and mitzvah lives is filled with meaning and energy and excitement, well, then you will not be tempted by the excitement and miracles, so to speak, of impure sources. And that is here what the Torah is really calling us to do. Don't be enticed in the days of the Torah by those false prophets or by other sources of excitement or charisma. We should make sure that the Torah, individually, as a community, as the Jewish people, whatever it is for different people. For some people, it'll be music and singing. For some people, it'll be friendship and community. For some people, it will be stimulating study and discussion. We have to make sure that the Torah is full of excitement, is full of charisma, that we love the Torah. If not, we'll be tempted by other sources. That is what the Torah here is calling us to do, that we are being tested, we are being called, we are being charged to make sure that we are Ohavim es Hashem Elokeichem, that we love Hashem, our God, B'chol levavchem u'b'chol nafshechem, with all of our hearts and all of our soul. May we merit to love Hashem to that degree. Everyone should have a good Shabbos and Shabbat Shalom.